Hi, Jonathan York from Bay Financial Partners, looking at the investment markets. Quite an interesting move on Saturday morning here in New Zealand time, with an unexpected fall in the jobless rate there in the US. That's now below 8%, and that will certainly give President Obama a little bit of a boost as he goes into the next round of presidential debates. Obviously the stock market was liking that as well quite a bit, and traded up a little bit on the back of it. We're still facing quite an anxious time though in the US. As I say, October is historically quite a nervous month for equities, but so far seems to be holding in pretty well. Just interesting as well, for those of you who are gold followers, gold trading up around 1780. That's pretty high and just seems to be creeping up a little bit. It is quite interesting. A lot of people are still talking about sort of 2000 as a sort of initial price target for gold. So it'll just be interesting to see how it starts to trade if it does manage to pop its head above 1800. Here in New Zealand, we're still under the spell of the high New Zealand dollar. Over the weekend, the Greens put out quite an interesting proposal there with a form of quantitative easing. That's certainly been tried in a number of other countries. Obviously the US and the UK is the prime sort of exponents out there to bring down the currency. Certainly it would bring down the currency, but it would be interesting to see what effect that would have obviously on inflation as well. Because you know the primary concern out there would be for a falling New Zealand dollar, especially with oil priced in US dollars. That would then put the price at the pumps up even further. And if you look at the price of gas at the moment, it would have quite an inflationary impact on the New Zealand economy. Interesting as well, just sort of slipped through under the radar really. Westpac are looking to increase their floating rate mortgage. It's gone up from 5.6 to 5.75. That will start around the 20th of this month. Not really much has been made of this, and if we're looking at an environment where interest rates are remaining pretty low, just interesting to see why there's been a sudden increase out there. Certainly it's not going to increase their market share, that's not why they put it up there. So maybe they're just looking at things slightly differently to some of the other banks. So just keep an eye on that mortgage space out there. Still obviously quite a bit of high demand out there for the high dividend shares. Chorus, Fletcher Building's had quite a nice increase over the last 3 to 4 weeks. Currently trading around $7.40. You know, just to think 2 months ago you could have bought that below $6. So that's quite a healthy rise there. I'd say Chorus, quite a bit of interest out there as a dividend share. Also the property trust as well is showing quite a bit of interest as people are striving to get some income compared with the bank deposits, which are sort of 4.3, 4.4 for around 1 year. So if you are interested in any of those high dividend shares, or just looking at some further options for income out there, call us on 0800 867 323, or go to the website www.bayfinancialpartners.co.nz for lots of interesting articles. We look forward to speaking to you soon.